Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I finally get to make this video, the monster fairings that I finally put on, and no, it is not clean. I gotta wash it, but I just been super busy. But I just want to walk around anyway, so I don't want to talk your ears off. The lights are on, so the demon eyes are on. The quality, I mean, again, I can't compare it really to anything because I don't got eBay ones, but they're not too bad. I mean, a lot of it got damaged through shipping because it's coming from China, so you can just imagine how much abuse it got through to get to the United States. But the bike is dirty, so don't mind the bike. But the quality wise, it's not too bad. It could be better, but I think I paid around $800 roughly. But the problem I'm having is that these holes, even when you force it to line up, so the push pins don't line up. And well, the push pins line up, but the paint is so thick that the push pins don't go through. So I just said I'm gonna leave it like that. I could put zip ties, but I'm just gonna leave it like that because it ain't going nowhere. But yeah, that's the only quality part that doesn't want to fit. Don't get me wrong, I had a fight with the fairings to put it on, because this plastic is kind of like a harder type of plastic, so it's not really flexible. So you gotta fight it to mold it together so you can put all the push pins and all the screws. So it wasn't an easy installation. Plus everything from the old or the one that you took off, so they just put it like the old fairings, you have to take all the stock pieces off of that to put it onto here. So all the tape and all that, so I had to use crazy glue or gorilla type of glue that where I just put it underneath it and just basically put it back on there. I grabbed a knife and tried to like cut it to where everything was put back on like if it was a stock piece, so it's basically like on their stock. So everything got changed out but my gas tank. I'm leaving it like that because if you can see, it's red black. So I wanted to stay with the theme and I just put red black. And the same thing with the rest of it, is red black. So I just wanted to stay with that. So I'm not going to change the gas tank out. I mean, don't get me wrong, it needs a good paint job, but that's about it. So we painted the chain guard. It's a candy apple red. Now my exhaust is not holding up because it's getting too hot, especially with the MR12. It is burning the crap out of my exhaust. So the powder coating is not it's not lasting. It's actually getting burnt at the tip. It's getting burnt towards the bottom, so it's not lasting. But he said he's gonna try to see what he can do, see if he can find something that's more that can withstand more heat. Now it's just this exhaust is getting really hot. Even the stuff that I bought at AutoZone that's meant for like headers, even my header is burnt through the paint. So it's just I don't know what to get for that to stay. But yeah, she's finally done. I don't want to put no more money into her. If I do put money into her, it would be like motor wise, like getting different cams, getting pistons. But I don't want to do that because I've already put too much money into this bike. I do not want to put more money into this bike. Not because I hate this bike, it's just that I need to move and get my own place and become more stable as a person. So I love this bike. I don't care if it's not fast. I did the dyno tuning, which I will make a video about that and talk about the results and why the bike is not doing so good on the dyno, and so we'll actually talk all about that. But the bike is running good. The dyno, when we did the dyno even for the second time when we did the MR12, he said your bike is running good. He says for the year and the miles, I've kept up with the maintenance. I've always done the oil change. I changed the spark plugs, changed the coils. So it's healthy. I mean, I do beat on it, don't get me wrong, I do beat on my bike, but I do the oil changes. I do make sure that it has coolant so I don't run it too hot. It has the engine ice. So running wise, the bike is running good. With using MR12, you definitely feel the difference between 93 octane and race fuel. Now of course there is a big difference, which race fuel is meant for what it is. It's race. So you should be feeling a difference with race fuel compared to 93 octane. So yes. Now I do want to make a separate video about using the 93, because I did get to use it on the streets and I used it in the city, and I want to explain a little bit what I was feeling on the bike and what, you know, positives and negatives of using race fuel. But I want to make a video about that. I got a lot of videos. So I also bought a truck, which is a 2010 Dodge Ram. It's a project truck because it's just giving me so much problems. And even though I bought it really expensive, it's a rust bucket. To be honest, that's just me being real. I'm not a big Dodge person. Mine was always the Ford F-150, but I got stuck with a Dodge because inventories are low, used vehicles. But anyways, the truck is gonna be on the channel. I got this bike, it's still going to be on the channel, me riding around. Today is going to be a big group ride. I'm posting up one right now that's going up soon. Is another group ride that we did. So there's another group ride. Plus this bike. Plus I got the one with, you know, using MR12 and me doing racing. So this bike would not get out of the channel no matter what, even if it's done. I still got, you know, moto vlogs that I can do. What else? So yeah, I mean, just doing racing is what I'm be doing in motor vlogs on this bike now. But all the modifications are done. Like, there is a long list of things that I did on this bike. It has aftermarket radiator hose, clutch cover. No, I'm lying. A stator cover, and then the idle cover is done. Has a quick shifter, rear sets, chain guard, passenger foot pegs. You already know the fairings. Exhaust, or it's a full exhaust. Those adjustable blocks for your chain. The brake lines, oil cap, frame sliders. There's actually a Motion Pro reservoir for the coolant. I'm gonna have to probably give me a new hose because this is getting ugly. But yeah, so new hose for reservoir for the coolant because it's a smaller one and lighter weight. Brakes and rotors, rim stickers. I was about to forget my brake lever, clutch lever guards, grips, brake and clutch levers are aftermarket. Quick shift, quick throttle. Ignition switch is also changed. It has a map switch for 93 octane, and then the MR12, so we just put 12 for that, and then 93 for gas. Side mirrors, headlights. That fairing got changed out too because of the whole kit. I was about to forget my tail lights. So turn signals are aftermarket. Tail light aftermarket, tire hugger aftermarket, the license plate holder, that's aftermarket. There is a lot of aftermarket stuff on this. Front brake lines are aftermarket. Windscreen aftermarket, and the stickers they're aftermarket. And this is aftermarket. Tank, the tank opener or the gas cap, that's aftermarket. Chain is aftermarket. Sprockets are aftermarket because this is a 520 chain and sprocket. So yeah, there is a lot of aftermarket parts on this. I spent a lot of money on this bike, plus all the, hold on, let me put this on mute. Especially all the power commander stuff is also all aftermarket. So there is a lot of stuff, plus all the dyno tunes that I did 2 of them, one for the 93, one for the MR12. She is not completely done because this seat is broken. I'm still trying to find a seat for this bike, and then I gotta get me a screw that fits there because the ones that was in there got stripped. like it stripped the inside, so I gotta get a bigger screw so I can hold everything, because this is getting tiring. It keeps falling out. And the reason why I still keep this seat is because when I do wheelies, it keeps me in place. It seems like it is smooth, but it does keep me in place compared to the stock one. So I just left that one there. But I do gotta get me another seat. So there is a little bit of money that I can still put into it till I get it completely the way I want. I can also paint the calipers, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave that stuff alone. But yeah, the seat is definitely going to get changed out, because that seat looks like crap. But yeah, guys, if you guys like the bike, put a like on the video. If you guys have a question about the fairings and how much it costs, like I said, the quality is like, I can't tell you, like compared from eBay to Monster fairings. So I can't really tell you guys. I can just, you know, give you my personal opinion. Like it is a pain in the butt to put on. It's a very stiff plastic. It feels like if you bend it too much, it's gonna crack. But the overall fit and finish, once it's on, it is a beautiful fit and finish. I'm just letting you guys know it's not perfect, so take that for what it is, and then you can make your decision if you guys want Monster fairings or you guys don't want Monster fairings. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys have any questions, put in the comments. If you guys like my videos, put a like, subscribe to the channel. And everybody, ride safe. Like always, ride safe. Like I said, there's so many people passing away this year. My friend Gabriel passed away. A couple more other people passed away. Or even if they didn't pass away, they got into a motorcycle accident and the bike is totaled. So always ride safe. Even drive safe. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.